Alright, Badger, clutch your kick.
Alright.
God damn it, Bing Bong.
Hold on. Watch this.
AFK, please go kill him. He's AFK.
Might work.
Got her. What a brilliant plan. Calculated.
Calculated assault. Fuck, she flew over that fence.
Tactically outplayed.
Siege mode activated. Run while you still have legs to carry you.
So the mid-season patch is finally here, and people are excited. Maybe a little bit too excited.
Frank, where the hell
Jack,
were you?
come on.
But before I get into anything specific, I did want to let you know that I not only have a new apparel shop, in that I switched from Spreadshirt over to Teespring, I also have a new shirt, which is ya boy firing a cluster charge of hockey pucks at myself, a crying seal, and Clarence, and I had to stroke him a royalty check for like $6. The premium one is pretty damn soft, but you can pay a little bit more if you want the tri-blend, which is softer than touching Tachanka's face.
Majestic as
That's all that I had to say about it. You can find a link to the shop down below. Let me start off by asking you this. When you hear this voice line right here, who are the first two operators that pop into your head?
One friendly operator remaining.
I don't claim to be a mind reader, but I can guarantee that you thought of either Glaz or Kapkan or both. Now, I like to think that having Kapkan as your team's last operator isn't necessarily a dream come true, because he's probably gonna find the closest cabinet, throw down a trap, and hope for the best.
One friendly operator remaining.
But Glaz is a totally different story, because Glaz is so savage, he'll shoot you in the dick while you're just innocently trying to pick up some rook armor and then murder your entire team.
my fucking balls!
That's like fucking mean.
And with the new update, his savagery is taken to a whole new level with his thermal scope, which makes enemies light up a color more yellow than the sun.
You were murdered by your own arrogance. And me, I helped.
In case you were curious, the whole tactic of using his thermal scope through a smoke screen to kill somebody is not a gimmick. It's genuinely effective in the definition of I can see you, but you can't see me. Not to mention what the map Plane has become now. It's basically just Fuse and Twitch trying to aggravate and annoy enemies enough to get them to move around so Glaz can pick up on their heat signatures and headshot them. Whoop-de-doo.
How can you see where anyone is? That's so blurry.
Because they're dumb enough to run outside.
Well, maybe when they run outside.
Like,
He's totally taunting you.
Yeah, he's just sticking his head.
they're playing games now.
Push.
Oh, there we go.
Shot.
I found it. I found the
30
head.
seconds.
However, I did want to mention that not everyone is necessarily happy about it. Like, I was in a game with a Glaz main who happened to call himself Daddy Glaz, and he hates the buff because the thermal scope makes the screen slightly fuzzier and, according to him, worse at longer ranges.
Wow, the new sight makes it harder to see. What the fuck? Yeah, fuck the new sights.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
I hate this scope.
Doc was buffed in that he can overheal to 140 now instead of just 120 like he could pre-patch, and you may think that's useless, but sometimes it saves your life when you're peeking an Ash.
Holy crap, I'm still alive!
In fact, I can't think of a meatier defender than Doc, who is already a 3-armor operator with rooks, trauma / armor / picnic plates, and a 140 overheal from his health gun.
Go on, try to kill me. I f***ing dare you.
Duh, it's like firing rounds into a giant ball of rubber. Capitão's assault rifle received a buff, not that anyone really cares. Like, until Ubisoft comes out with a patch where they get rid of his patch and give him his eye back, I'm not interested.
I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
Someone that I am interested in is Buck, or in the words of Anthony Pitt, Bucky Brown, because he was buffed and nerfed at the same time. He was buffed in that he was given an extra magazine for his underbarrel skeleton key shotgun, which is surprisingly effective if you spam it like copy pasta.
She is a, oh, it's a Jaeger, of course.
I saw him over here.
That
He boarded up the door. I can
Twitch
probably...
with her elite skin that looks like a flight attendant.
Yeah, he's right here.
My
That's
shot.
what you get for not wearing the orange helmet. I hate spiders.
Fuck him up.
Friendly last operator standing.
Nice
right,
job.
Are you sure he's not just sitting in a cabinet?
No. To, like, in the room.
Hostile activity.
Oh,
Neutralize
shit.
the threat.
Nice try.
Nice.
Dunked on him.
But on the other hand, DMRs are less spammable now because they decrease the maximum rate of fire, which I think was directed at macro users, but I didn't even notice a significant difference.
About that.
Watch out, right there.
I got him, I got him.
Nice.
After that whole spam nerf, did you hear about that? I can still spam
Yeah.
it pretty hard. Here, let me shoot the moon.
That's still pretty. That's not
That's
too
still
bad.
pretty fast.
And in typical Ubisoft fashion, when they fix one thing, they break another. So now at the endgame screen, Buck is bugged in that he's holding his weapon by the buttstock. What the? Why is Buck holding his gun like that? What the heck?
He looks like he looks like a really awkward like preteen that doesn't really know what to do in
He
like a
looks
party.
so
No,
confused.
he looks like a gangster holding an AR for the first time. He's like, yeah, gotta hold it like a gat.
Yo, y'all mind if I hold my weapon like a complete idiot? Why am I holding the buttstock? I'm really confused.
Just-
Bobby with the tool.
Did they add new like victory poses?
Not that endgame screens have always been polished, like the bug where shield operators have said shield on their back, yet they're positioned as if they're resting their hand on it in front of them, resulting in some kind of awkward hover hand has been around forever.
What are you doing?
Maybe I'm just seeing things, but I'm confident that operators now have shifty eyes at the end round screen. Like pre-patch, they stare directly at the camera, whereas now they glance around looking really suspicious, especially Caveira. On the topic of Caviar, she had her super sneaky pistol buffed, which I can definitely get behind, especially if it means it's easier for her to interrogate IQ.
Run.
If you remain in the zone,
It's big, not playing.
She's so skilled at hiding inside of cabinets, I'm pretty sure Ubisoft is gonna tell us in a future update that she's married to Capcan. No. What?
Magic, huh?
When you try so hard to be a good Cav, you just become a Capcan? Now all you need is like a boogeyman costume and a trip mine.
It's magic.
Now that I've been using her a little bit more, I guess I see the appeal of her kit and why it's so fun to spam a shotgun / suppressed rocket launcher pistol combo.
Yo, bruh. Let me play Cav, you fat bitch.
Alright, I'll give her to you. Only if you get MVP though. That's the one condition.
Okay.
You have to get MVP and then I get to play her later.
I'm the best. I'm the best!
Did you see the other guy?
Thermite full edge. That could have been fucking
Damn,
awesome.
Glaz is like, holy shit.
But those of you that are so sweaty that you will outright leave the game to avoid being interrogated really just need to uninstall and think about how sweaty you've become, especially in casual. Yeah, you just extended your shield in the wrong neighborhood. What? No, what? What? No. How does... Speaking of which, they finally fixed the competitive ranking bug, so now those of you that are MLG can go back to spawn peeking similar players of similar skill instead of doing it to toddlers using Xbox controllers connected via Burger King Wi-Fi, also known as the typical player in casual.
Friggin' casuals!
Hey, at least Ubisoft patched the reticles to make them smaller again, which is probably the greatest part of this entire update. Under the category of changes that nobody really cares about, Echo had his MP5 buffed, which I'm willing to bet that nobody will even notice.
How is you not dead, Ash? There we go.
I still need
We're
somebody to explain to me why the
eliminating
ankle
that.
rip sucks compared to the vertical. That's perfect for aiming down sight quicker. I don't get it.
Oh,
Oh,
destroyed.
word.
Wow, that's nice. How to win is Doc right there.
How to win his Echo, hide underneath the desk for the entire round and not help or do anything.
Thermite had his assault rifle recoil decrease, so he's slightly more accurate now.
The ultimate soldier's even more ultimate.
Jackal had his C7E recoil increase, so he's slightly less accurate now.
The ultimate soldier is slightly less ultimate.
Blitz was technically buffed in that there's no longer a 2-second delay on his aim down sight animation after busting off a flash, but I don't think this is significant enough to even be called a buff.
Above me. Hello.
You're gonna bring Rook with you?
Try me. Drop him down. Oh, I'm dead. Just laying down.
Yes.
The clutch.
The Blitz buff is way too much. Please re-nerf.
Yeah. Hashtag Nerf Blitz is now trending.
He's not buffed enough until you can dual wield shields.
I just love how Ubisoft is clearly listening to all the hashtag buff blitz spam and just barely buffs them in the update, almost like they're saying to the community, oh, we see your shit posting. We definitely see it, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna pander to your shit posting. So we'll give you a little ADS tweak just to show you that we're listening and then ignore it for another month and a half. Look at my smile. Look at it. It says,
Oh my
I got
God,
buffed
that's
and I'm happy.
terrifying.
That's what it says.
Holy shit.
or there's a gun to my head and they have my family.
And finally, Ubisoft promised to fix some of the low-resolution headgear textures, aka...
We're eventually going to fix the fact that Valkyrie and Hibana both have facial structures that resemble that of a potato.
That's about it. Be sure to tune in next time when all of you are begging for a Glaz nerf. Goodbye.
And after we spoke for a while, I knew that we would be wrong.